Good morning guys, it is currently 5:50 a.m. right now, and today is finally the day we're going to be taking the STI down to San Jose to get the wide body and all the bodywork done. Check it out guys, we are ready to go. The STI is loaded up on the trailer. We rented one from U-Haul. It was a freaking hassle to finally make this happen. We were supposed to do this last week when we went down to see Eddie. We were going to drop the car off on Tuesday and then meet up with Eddie on Wednesday, but we ended up not finding a truck to be able to tow it with. So luckily I have the dopest boss in the world, and he actually let me borrow his truck. So this is his truck right here. What kind of boss lets you borrow their truck to go to San Jose? That's like a 4-hour drive for us, but super cool of him to let me borrow it. So we loaded up everything yesterday, that way today we could just wake up and go. We literally were able to fit almost the entire wide body kit. Everything is up front here and in the trunk, except for the rear bumper that's a little too big and too wide to fit in the STI with everything else already in there. So I think we're gonna either throw it in the bed of the truck here, but I'm not sure if I want to do that because I don't want it flying out or anything. But I'm super excited guys. This whole thing was just a stressful situation trying to figure everything out, but it ended up working out, so I'm super happy for that. We got a semi-long drive, so we should probably get going now. I got to get my boss's truck back to him before the end of the day. You guys are probably wondering what shop we ended up going with for the STI in San Jose. So if you guys watch the Eliminate Boys, they go to a shop called T&T Cali Collision, and I never really thought of taking my car there, but one of you guys actually mentioned it to me on Instagram. I think you guys sent me a DM and you're like, maybe you should check out that shop, because I couldn't find shops in SAC that were willing to either take the car or just get back to me in general. So I hit the shop up, not really expecting much, and they were actually super cool. They made everything super easy, and I talked to Fernando, which I think is the manager there, and I showed him the wide body and everything, and he says that it's something that they can definitely do. My biggest thing is getting the fitment of the wide body kit perfect, so if they can do that, I'm all for it. We're ready to go. Luckily I work with boats and I tow boats once in a while, so I've kind of gotten a little bit of experience before I actually did this, but this is my first time towing this far, so hopefully everything goes well. I'm still in disbelief that this fool actually let me borrow his truck. It's so crazy, but my boss is super cool. It honestly feels like I'm working with a friend at work. He's probably one of the coolest bosses I've ever had. Last piece of the puzzle, the rear bumper. Let's try and fit it inside first. If not, we'll put it in the bed. That's not gonna fit in there, so I guess it's going in the bed, and then I'll just tie it down or something. All right, here we go. Let's do this. And just like that, we are on the road. Isn't it funny how it's super easy to wake up for stuff like this where it involves my car or we're recording, but to wake up for work, it's literally like the most impossible thing ever. Is anyone else like that, or is it just me? First time towing a car and I look in my rearview mirror and I'm like, why is this guy tailgating me? We're gonna stop by my job real quick. I got my boss some Starbucks. It's the least that I could do, and also I just want him to double check everything, make sure we're good to go. These guys at work have a lot more experience with towing and making sure that everything is strapped down correctly. I think we got everything right, but it never hurts to just double check everything. All right guys, we are ready. Let's go. We made a quick stop just to double check everything, go to the bathroom and all of that. This one was kind of loose this morning, so I just want to double check that. This one looks good too. Yeah, we're good. Damn, we're only an hour and a half away from the shop. We're almost there. just got off the freeway, guys. We're about 5 minutes from the shop. It's so warm here. It's crazy. I think this is it. Here it is, guys. T&T California Collision. It's a big shop. Yeah, this is probably the worst that we're doing. It's right here.
It's pretty bad.
A big issue, yeah.
So like you know, we'll try to make this the best we can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Remake all this right here, make it all even.
Because right here he did close this off.
Yeah, I see that.
And all that, and then the rhino liner or whatever.
Yeah. So we'll make it look better.
Thank you. That was Fernando. He's the manager of T&T, and we were just talking a little bit about the car to get more of an idea of what I want out of it. We already unstrapped it, and now we're just gonna push it down into that parking spot over there. So Fernando's gonna go grab someone so I can kind of explain the entire plan with the wide body in the car. I've already mentioned it in a couple videos back exactly what I want to do with the kit. One of them being the gas cap. I want it cut to the same size as OEM and then have the rest of it molded to the wide body piece that goes on right here. What he was saying is that it would just be better to paint the entire car, which I honestly think is a good idea.
He wants us to cut it the same size as the original. And then,
so it matches the wide body, right?
So and then add this to the wide body.
Okay.
So
like mold it on the rest of it.
So you want this piece to go on with the wide body?
Yeah, because the wide body, the cut on the wide body,
is
this size. So
okay.
If we cut this, so add it to the, mold it into the kit so that you don't have this open.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is the STI's new home for at least a month. It's gonna be minimum a month. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be around 3 or 4, to be honest with you guys. Hey, thank you, Henry.
No,
appreciate it, bro. Take care of her.
Of course, we'll do it. We're gonna take care of her.
Cool, man. See you soon.
So when do you expect our deadline to be?
Huge thank you to T&T Collision, especially to Henry and Fernando for helping me out. I honestly think she's in good hands, guys. They seem like they know what they're doing. I asked Fernando if we can come check out the car before they paint everything just to see fitment and everything. He said it was cool, so we'll be back pretty soon, guys. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of time to stay in San Jose, but huge thank you to T&T Collision. I know the car is in good hands. They literally listened to every single thing that I wanted done to the car. They just listened, paid attention, and they reassured me that it's something that they can definitely get done. They also said that before anything gets painted, I can come check out the car, or they can send me pictures just to make sure that I like the way everything is fitting. I'm not gonna get to go to as many car shows as I hope for at the beginning of the summer, but it's all gonna be worth it once the car is done. As long as we can make it to Subi Fest, I'll be happy. And also, we've been talking with the boys, and I think we're gonna try and make it out to Week Fest. And for that show, I told Henry as well, I definitely wanna make it to that show, and I also hopefully want to be accepted into it. So that would be one of my all-time goals. Finally dropped off the trailer. That makes me super happy. Towing is fun, but it's just too slow. I don't know. We're gonna have to do it all over again though when we come pick up the car. So before we head back home, we made a quick stop at Panera. If you guys haven't been here, it's really good. We've never had a Panera near us, and they're finally building one like 30 minutes away from us. Also, do they make all parking spots in San Jose this small? I swear I couldn't find a spot for this big ass truck. I swear I love coming to like the Bay Area, San Jose, SoCal, because everywhere you go you see super sick cars like you'd never see an R8 just chilling back home. The closest thing that I've seen to anything really nice is like a GTR, R35 GTR, and when you see one you like freak out. Speaking of R35s, I've never really been like a huge fan of them. Like I don't drool over them, but we saw one in person like not too long ago, and they're so nice in person. I feel like I see them on YouTube and on Instagram all the time where I'm just like about them, but once I see them in person, guys, they're actually so nice. I honestly don't even know what I ordered. I was rushed because we had to head back home, but it's pretty good. I got the Chipotle chicken, not bad at all.